on Guam, November of 1944. It took 32 days to get from Seattle to Guam on a boat. We left Seattle, and it was on a merchant ship, and went to Hawaii. Then we waited for a convoy and went to Anahuitok Atoll, and then we went to Guam.
How young were you at that time?
How old was I? When I went into service, I was just going to be 20 in March, and I went into service in February. So I was 19.
Sounds like you saw a lot.
Yes. Then I got out, of course, in 46, and then I was not quite, 23, I think it would be. I got out in February, and in March I'd have been 23.
So one of your stories, you said you were in charge of the beer supply.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody got 2 cans of beer a week. And we had cases of it back where I got the mail, and it was locked up, and I had the key to that room.
You sure have probably had a lot of friends, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. When somebody would come there and they said, "Dave, can you give me an extra can of beer? I got some friends there." I said, "Well, I can't give you a couple of cans, but I can give you a case," because they would see if it was open. So they took the whole case.
What kind of beer were you drinking back then?
Oh gosh, I don't know what it was. It was just 3.2, alcohol content, pretty low. And I don't know the brand on the beer. It was whatever the Army bought, The same thing, we got off on Anahuitok Atoll, and it was just a string of islands all the way around. And we took about an hour and a half to get from the boat to the island we were on. It was about 100 yards wide and about a foot above the ocean. All the coconut trees, you could see the tops were blowing off, of course, when they captured the island. And there was 2 Marines on there, and they had a little fenced-in area, and guess what they had there? Beer. And again, we got in line, and we had to go get our beer for the gang, on the shore there. We got a couple of sandwiches and then the beer. And I was walking in line, and I was about the 6th guy from the back. And all of a sudden I looked behind me, and I was the last guy. Everybody had disappeared among their friends with a case of beer. So I disappeared among my friends with a case of beer. Yeah, that's quite some time.